Good day everyone. So today I'll be addressing issues on demand and supply analysis because some students are having problems with their base demand or the projected annual demand rather versus their projected annual supply. How would you know if you done it correctly or not? So paano natin malalaman is to check your average daily customers. So here, it is very obvious that you have greater customers than your competitors. So this is very unlikely because you're just starting your business. Your assumption should be at least a little bit lower than your competitors. Now, some may suggest na you may remove the buying frequency, but somehow it is really needed because you are trying to measure the repeat purchase of your customers. So, how are we going to solve this problem? So, the solution is that you'll add a percentage potential market capture. Now, some may ask, how are we going to get the potential market capture? Is it constant, 5%? The answer is no. So, you need to always take a look at your supply analysis. Here, or going back here sa isa, it is really quite obvious that the annual supply or the customers being served by your competitors is only around 14,000 people. This goes to show that this is really inaccurate. If you look at your demand and supply analysis table, the demand gap is too huge. Okay, even at 1%, your expected daily customers is greater than your competitors. Hence, we're going to fix that. Again, going back, you might be asking, constant ba ang 5%? The answer is no. So again, you try to look at your competitors and then decide what is your potential market capture. So ibig sabihin, the base demand actually is the potential market for your business, or these are the general population of the market. By having a percentage of the base demand, you are now able to reduce the number of your projected annual demand. Now, if you're going to look at it here, this is very near or very likely. So in that case, now we can consider them here. Also, you can do a research of how many clients or customers for a particular business in this type of industry. And then you match it with your target market. Your expected daily customer should not be greater than your competitors because you were just starting. Unless you have a very promising product. Okay, so yun lang, no? You have to add potential market capture. And if you are asking if it is constant, no, it is for you to check and balance with your competitors' client. So to me, this is realistic. Demand gap of 6,000 clients per year, or you wanted to target 1,600 a year, that is around 25%. Now, some would say 25% is lavish. Now, you must be kidding me. If you try to find the definition of the demand gap, this is the available market. How come you would say this is lavish and you would say it should be 10% only or the peak is at 10%? I don't think that's the correct interpretation. Because the demand gap, like I said, the definition of this is the available market. As long as it would not overlap your competitors' daily customer, then I think we're good. The real barometer is the average daily customers of your competitors. Okay? Again, I will reiterate, demand gap is the available target customer for your business. Whether you take it 100% or not, as long as it does not overlap the estimated daily customers or average daily customers of your competitors. Okay, moving on to your projected annual sales. So this is very important because everything that you put in here would also manifest in your projected annual sales. So for them, these are their service offer. And the challenge is how are you going to allocate for restoration and customization or yung estimates. So you are going to pretty much use your survey questionnaires on the product or service preferences. Okay, so I think this is the result. It should be total 100%. Let me check. Okay, so I don't know how many respondents this is, but this is the result of the product/services questionnaire. So then you just multiply your number of daily customers to your price, then you have your daily sales. Multiply by 30, that will be your monthly. Multiply by 12, that will be your annual sales. And for year 2 and year 3, just increase 10%. Multiply by 1.10. Okay, so that it would automatically add. Okay, so I hope this makes your demand and supply analysis meaningful. And I hope that is clear to you now why we are trying to have a 5% or percentage of your base demand, and we call it potential market capture. So do not try to reason that because it is bloated. No, that is the wrong explanation. Simply said that is your potential capture because you are not expecting everyone would really buy or visit your business. Okay, so if this is not clear to you, you can PM me and I will personally discuss this with you. Have a great day, everyone. Once again, this is Professor A, and I hope you all learned something from this video. And feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share this with your friends doing FS. See you.